Oh, the good old Navezgane. Some of us have played it to the death, and some of us are new to Navezgane. That is why in this video, I'm going to show you guys the top 5 best base locations that I've used and the ones that I like. So if you guys want to check them out, here are the locations. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. I got plenty on the way. And my first location on the list is a Pop and Pills in the desert area. It's between two different traders, which is why it's such a prime location. So if you open the map, you'll see that we have Trader Jen and Trader Bob. You're like right in the middle. This is the perfect place to be. And if you build a base high enough, or if you want to stay there, you can. But if you build a base high enough, you can actually sit and watch both of them. There's one over there, and then there's Trader Jen over there. Such a good location. I really like this spot. And if you do decide to use the Pop and Pills, well, even better, because there's so many cool things in here you could use for a Horde Night base, or lots of space in here, lots of stuff to loot, and it's a Pop and Pills as well, so you might find some medical supplies while you're going through it, which is also fantastic. But there is a lot of potential for this building, and you can get I think you can get on the one side. I think the only way to actually get up on top is through a ladder on the inside. I'm not sure, stairs, but there is loot at the very top here if you are interested. If you want to come and grab that, you can. Yeah, so Pop and Pills, great location. Here is it on the map. It is 322 east and 619 south. My first spot that I would highly recommend. I've actually done a video like this before, and I recommended this place as well in that video, but that was an older alpha and things have changed. But I have to recommend this place again, because this is a great starting spot. Like, if you can get through this building, guys, you'll have so much meat to start off with. There are so many animals that are inside this POI, and there's a chance of super corn inside here as well, so you've got to keep an eye out for that. But this is Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn. It is a very nice spot. Let me just quickly show you why, because if you do manage to get yourself in here, you can see that there are animals that are in here. I think I've turned the AI off at the moment, so they're not going to spawn, but let me just quickly see if I can get them to tree up. So there you go. You've got things that are spawning inside, and if you can kill these things and harvest them with a knife, check at that, you'll have so much meat to start off with. Heck, if you don't even want a base here, just come and visit the spot, because there's so many cool animals that you can harvest, man. Oh, just be a little bit careful, because when you get down into the basement or the mine, there is a big lady inside here. Her name's Grace. Watch out for her. She's very dangerous. But the location itself is perfect. I mean, you got lots of space to work with here for a Horde Night base, and you can use the barn that's across the road for a Horde Night base, and this is a main base, or vice versa. And you got like a bit of corn that you start off with here. I think most of it's all dead anyway. So yeah, this is the location. Let me show you guys on the map. Your closest trader, which is literally around the corner, is Trader Rect, everyone's favorite trader. He can be a little bit grumpy sometimes. But yeah, you are literally around the corner from him, and yeah, if you want to just take a little bit of a walk, you have Trader Jen, that's more central of the map. And you got a water source over there, and you got some buildings that you can go and loot, and you got a town that's just up the way from there in the snow biome, and then on the right you have Dyersville over here. But yes, 237 west and 699 north. So for nostalgic reasons, I have to add this one to my top 5 base locations, because this is, if you did not know, the very first place in 7 Days to Die to ever be created. However, it's changed a hell of a lot. I'll see if I can find some pictures to show you what it looked like before, but I just cannot not add this one. This is super nostalgic. If you guys didn't know, when 7 Days to Die first came out, it was basically just this place. There wasn't really much to it. It was just this farm and just a bit of surroundings, and that was 7 Days to Die when it first came out. There wasn't really anything to it, and you would spend most of your nights in this house here, which again has changed a hell of a lot, because all there was here was a house before. But there is so much space to work with here. You've got water source, you've got a massive farming area, and you've got a lot to start off with. Like, you've got pumpkins that are growing around, some corn, massive corn farms. And if you are a builder, this is why this place is also amazing, because a lot of us content creators build our bases here. As you can see, I've got a couple of bases that I built here before. Lots of open ground that you don't have to clear. All you have to do is just go and knock all these things out here, and you got lots of flat space to work with to build your bases. You got a barn to use Horde Night if you want to, And yeah, you got another barn on this side as well, so you can have 2 horde night bases. Yes. Inside is perfectly enough space for everything you need. You got fireplace, yeah, little kitchen, basements as well, and you have yourself a garage on the outside. Yeah, what more would you really need? Like, really? Now, the only downside to this one, it's a little bit further away from traders and stuff. I guess Trader Joe's not too far away, but here as it is on the location, on the map, 840 east, 884 north. There you go. So the only downside to this, like I said, it's a bit far from traders and stuff, but you've got a massive city here, and if you're willing to travel a little bit to get to the trader, then yeah. But it's a nostalgic base, has to be added. So this is definitely a new-ish one for me that I've found. I think it's perfect, because, again, location, it's all what it's about, guys. The access to a major town, the access to water source, the access to a trader is all very important in 7 Days to Die. Reducing the time from walking to a trader and doing your missions and selling is quite massive. You want to do that quick and not slow. So yeah, this one is very close to the trader that is about here. I think, let me just quickly see. Yeah, so the trader is just over there. I think that's Trader Bob. And you've got the massive city on the left, which is perfect. And you've got this massive structure. Although I wouldn't recommend early game trying to rock up in here and taking this over, because you're going to have a hard time clearing the zombies in here. There's a lot of zombies in here, and this is a very, very high tier building. So maybe take your time with that. But if you manage to get that and take this and turn this into like a massive horde night base, you can definitely do that. The loot, I believe, is at the very top, right? I don't even know where the loot is. Yeah, at the very top here, you'll find a bunch of loot. Of course, I mean, it's quite obvious, no? But what you can do is use the parking lot as a horde, as a base in the meantime. So you can build like a structure here in the parking lot, lots of space that you can work with. And you've also got these fences as well. So if you can build a base inside here, even better. Fully fenced. Got yourself concrete. Fence that off and you can live inside the courtyard. Very cool spot, guys. And here it is on the map. It's 1,264 west, 1,694 north. There it is. And you've got Trader Bob just around the corner. And you've got another town that's not too far away. Oh, I have to include this one, guys. This is a really good one. I've based here a few times myself. This building has been here for, I think, Alpha 17. It's been here since Alpha 17. I like its location. It is in the wasteland. That brings down the property value pretty badly. But it's the spot that I like, and the walls that it comes with. You can see you got a full set of walls around your place, and it's bars that you can shoot through, and zombies can't get in when you're first starting out. So it's a great place to settle in quick. You will have to worry about the garage in the back, because then they can get through there, but this is accessible and you can close it as well. So it's called Tyler's Manor. It is, yeah, it's a really cool place. When this POI building first came out in Alpha 17, it's the first base I had in Alpha 17. A lot has changed since then. There wasn't traders nearby, so this was a very remote location. However, the Trader Joel is just around the corner, and you have one of the biggest cities in Navezgane right next door. So yeah, Trader Joel right over here, not too far. This is 1,257 west, 1,793 south. And you're very excluded from everything else. You can see you got your own little boundary here, your own little cave or grove, what do you want to call it. It's going to take a lot of work to maintain and fix it up. I've noticed that when I've lived here. But once you get going, you got a nice basement to store all your things and all that as well. And you go down in the bottom here. Perfect place to put all your forges, your crafting stations, and everything inside. Yeah, and then there is the major city that you can go and loot. Again, wasteland, so everything's going to be double hard here, so just be careful. And that's about it. There are actually many cool locations in Navezgane to base, but those are my top 5 that I like to go to when I first play Navezgane. It's very questionable, it's very hard to find the perfect spot for many people because, again, trader location, if you're willing to travel, things like that to the traders. And Navezgane is a bit strange in my opinion. All the traders are very centralized, very far away from all the major places. It's a little strange. Back in the day it was a little bit more sparsed out, but now, I don't know. Let me show you quickly. For instance now, all the traders, so Trader Bob is here, Trader Jen is here, Trader Rect is here. It's all so close, and Trader Joel, they're all so close in the center. So if you're like way out on this side, it's so far to get to a trader, and there are so many really cool places like this place here to build a base. pretty cool little spot to build a little castle or something, I would say. But yeah, it's just so far from everything. And then this is what, he has the coordinates to this one. So yeah, Navezgane is a pretty strange place, I think, but has changed a hell of a lot. You also have the house on the hill as well, so that has a really, really awesome view from up here. And that's also a great place, but that's also so far from a trader. I guess it's not too far from Trader Bob, actually, if you think about it. Trader Bob's about there. It's pretty far. It's pretty far. So yeah, house on the hill is also a pretty cool place. And by the way, if you go to the house on the hill, okay, and you go to this little thing here and you break that, if you can somehow get through this nonsense here, which is going to take you a hell of a long time in the beginning, go all the way to the bottom, and you have all this loot right here. So I think it's worth actually going through, and this actually unlocks so you can go right into here. And this is blocked, which is going to help you, because as long as you spawn in there, you can fight them. Loot location for you guys. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.